Hey, go back to my channel. Today I'm continuing D.Gray-Man. The last video episodes 19, 20, and 21. We're still dealing with the vampire. Alan and Lavi say, you're an exorcist, buddy. You're only attacking Akuma. There's no other way. So now they want to take him to their side. Alan was telling the girl, like, boob, he's not a monster. He's not a vampire. He's an exorcist. And if he really is, like, we're going to take him. She's like, no. Starts blushing. I'm like, does she really love him? I don't know. But she's an Akuma, right? So we're going to have to deal with her some way. And then Lavi's left fighting Alistair still. In these next episodes, we're gonna deal with it, see exactly the vampire realizing that she was the cause of all his problems and stuff like that, and that he actually didn't hurt people. I mean, Lavi was telling him that it's Akuma, but I don't think he really is processing. But yeah, I can't wait to see him on their side. If it's gonna take some time, like Miranda went soul searching and then she's gonna come back. I wonder if the scene's gonna happen with him. And yeah, it's not further ado. Let's continue. His pants. I think Mana's actually Beetlejuice. But I think deeper probably because he sees half with his eye already. So that's how it looks when we first seen it with the POV last episode. With the half, like you saw the Akuma soldier, what he sees, it has to be what he's always been seeing. And then regular. Think deeper, how far could it go? But then they showed this, makes it seem like it's probably a new POV for him. Eliade's truth. How do you pronounce it? Eliade. It's truth. The truth that she loves him in a business. Honestly, no, the jig is up. You don't have to wear this disguise anymore. You aren't a human. That's what I'm saying, like, the jig is up. Bro, Alan, hold on. I mean, I said Alan need to fix because I'm not complaining how he's acting now, but before he's like torn between like, I don't want to injure Danoa because like she truly is a human. There's no Akuma soul lingering. This one's saying she wants to technically be human and he don't care. He said, show me your ugly face. He's like, that sucks. That's crazy. You hit your form, but he put his hood up, bro. Alan's not playing. When he did that, I knew he doesn't have a sword. He didn't have a sword, but I was like, imagine he did have one. But then, like, it would defeat the purpose of his arm. Like, he already has a weapon, but it's like that thing gets mashed up and torn up every second. He needs a weapon too. He needs a sword. Bro, I forgot he fights with two sides. This whole time, bro's been really, like, heated. But, like, where's it taking him? Like, now you're gonna have to go and get the body? Like, I thought you were gonna restrain him with that one. How did Alan manage to fly across? They were in, like, a room with no windows. Oh? Is it when you're near? Oh my gosh, if that's what Alan's, I could do not for the people around him after they're like, you know what he told him? And I was still dwelling on it, like they can't trust anybody because like we don't have an eye like yours. Imagine. That's really cool, man. All this woman's fault, so she probably still feels the feelings. Ah, you were someone called back. Ooh, let's hear this again. Let's hear this again. Wait. Ah, whoa, we're getting the POV of someone that was called back as an Akuma because they made the deal with the Millennium Earl. A sister, probably. But you took her. I'm just can't imagine, like, she's crying for. You could have been a man before. It doesn't really matter. I'm just like, I'm trying to understand who she have been crying for to make this deal. All this woman's, and then they always blame the person who brought them back. How dare you turn me into an Akuma? Okay. And now, like, the Akuma has to, like, kill the person, and then that we're seeing it from. I like that. You can't fight the urge to kill. Programmed to kill. As soon as I say it. Bro's just knitting. In grandpa clothes.
Yeah!
This guy really is a grandpa. I don't know. Is the story being told for us to, like, imagine being compassionate for some Akuma that just can't resist the call to do what she does, but not want to? I don't know. He grabbed to attack her at first, because she's an Akuma. And she felt, wow, like, you're not so fragile, blah, blah, blah. But like them teeth. He gained the teeth. The teeth that has to be innocent because let me know. The touch truly killed those human men that you were talking about? Okay, to be honest, I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for her. A little bit, because a little bit. She's gonna have to die. I mean, wouldn't that free her too from this cycle of a life she doesn't want? Could Akuma see their own souls too? Their own Akuma soul? Maybe she can see now too because of Alan, bro. I don't know, but Alan's been around. She never would have noticed because Alan's not gonna be surprised. He sees it all the time. Yeah, she's way too strong. Okay, stop trying to. Because I'm feeling a little bit sad for her. So they're just exposing her. Like, let her say herself. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna care that much because he loves her so much. I don't know, but. It was never human blood? I feel. Okay. I feel like now she's playing it up. She's just acting so he wouldn't feel heartbroken by this or having to leave her. She probably, I don't know, she probably came to some conclusion immediately that it'd be best for him to go with them. I don't know, because let's leave the episode starting. No more pausing. She's fine. Okay, that may be true. That okay, she's probably, this is, I think this is all genuine. Never mind. Ketchup. So they're gonna have them fight to the death. He's gonna kill her, and that's gonna. I don't. And sadly, we just don't want him to leave with heartbreak. Too great, and he regrets. So they might not do it. But final words could ease the. Thriller. The only thing that's freaking remotely normal is the Venus flytraps. And even then, I'm sure they're like 10 feet tall. I like the little white pieces of hair, like genetic. Your whole life in an outside world. Boy, you're doing him to failure. The outside people already thought you guys were vampires. Like, the ears don't make it better. And then you want to lock him up here with these monster plans. And how do we get I think maybe he got the picture drawn in the for the grandpa looking grandpire. For his grandpa to look more like friendly, funny, because he doesn't really give tongue sticking out for pictures. I feel more bad for him though. The vampire I loved. Yeah, so after they fight, he defeats or something. She's gonna have a little. I forgot the villagers want him dead. I forgot this whole thing set up because of the villagers. Yeah, so their thing might end with her like confessing her side of everything. Why do they attack though? Random people. They're having a completely different battle than Alistair. I feel like it can be rehydrated in some way because he's losing all his limbs unless he's dying here, which I don't think he is. Well, he needs his blood. He's someone that could at least take this type of damage. Oh my gosh, he looks like... Ew! You know, is it SpongeBob? Something that thing in SpongeBob. Where is this draft coming from? The wind picked him up because like this with all that, he should have been able to get up. But I knew he wasn't dead. This show has a really good soundtrack. It just reminds me of visual novels. This guy has his hand on the wall. Watch him playing up, and you're not even the main character. The fact that she's still looking shiny and plump after he drank enough to hydrate his whole body. Even the dust pile. Even the dust pile disappeared. But then this isn't her then. So we're looking at this like, oh, like, oh, she's giving us one. Like, but this wouldn't be her anymore. You never looked like this. We don't even know what you looked like when you were alive. I don't understand like the departure of Akuma Souls. How are town people gonna react when they take him off? Like they're gonna walk back to town with him. Alan never knows the right thing to say. He's gonna finish it, like saying something good. But our job is like he just did that though, and he loved her. You see, like I don't hear it, Alan. Then he ends it with saying something that makes sense. Oh, okay. The pot of a plant. Oh. My teeth. Wait, so was the plant an innocent fragment host and it transferred to him entirely, and not just being the host and then getting the parasite afterwards, which I don't really understand. Yeah, so that way. And it just transferred it so easily. So now you're like the plant. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering like exactly, and I knew it had to kind of out of the stomach, the teeth. Yay! Does it matter? Like now you have Alice, Deborah. Bro, I was gonna say, you better not kill yourself. Tell him to leave. But I don't think he's gonna die here. He's gonna walk out the flames. Who cares about the hole in the wall when he's gonna destroy the castle? His prison, technically, like, come on. Your grandpa literally just kept you locked in here your whole life by his words. And you were so young, of course you'd listen to him. Oh, I forgot this on the cliff. Blowing it up is probably not wise. Like, what the heck? That also works too. Like what Alan was saying, killing other Akuma when he just did so, but it's not like she liked being one anyways. We've literally seen everything we needed to in the opening, so they should be changing it soon. I feel they're gonna change it by next week. Oh, they're already heading away. No townspeople reaction. Oh, okay, they're gonna probably flashback to the reaction. They probably just didn't. They feared looking dumb because there's literal proof, and these guys say so, that he never killed anybody. Oh my gosh. Alan must be a pro. I mean, his master is martial crafts. But the guy kind of seems like a thief. Like, is it a cheat? Unless Alan already won. Like, they seem, okay, they seem a little bit too detailed. Not like main character detail, but like this episode and the next episode detail. At least no, he's not cheating. They're not cheating. Oh, they were. Oh. See, he's so kind, but then the way he cheated in cards, I thought he wouldn't have. Bro, who are you? Why are we following you still? You're someone under disguise. Or because we're still watching him and he can't sense Noah or Noah. He's a Nora. He's a Nora. Oh, he's the top hat guy. Is he? Because there's only... That's why I meant two top hats. There's the Millennium Earl and the one that this might be. Tiki Miki. You have two human disguises then. Because the first one is just regular. I guess more sophisticated than the other one. You have friends. Like, I don't know if they're also... They can't also be Noah. They don't even know he does. No. You have regular human friends? They're human too. Oh, some way, somehow. Could you grab her pigtail? Like, where did she go with his clothes again? Again. But if you're coming with Alan, I feel like... But I mean, that's the Dora's job. Bro, it's like we have serious episodes and then we go straight back to a comedy and attack. Like... There's so much stuff required to be an exorcist. And they don't even warn you. They just throw you in. Like, your room's here. Everyone gets a cup. Okay, Cody. I like the dimples in the chin. Okay, now we're opening into the next thing. He said whatever dinner he needed to fix up his appearance, so just a regular thing with y'all eating. Even the umbrella gets a seat at the table. He wiped his teeth. New act, new opening. Okay, so that's episodes 22, 23, 24. We're almost at 30s, and I can't wait to get to... It was 38, right? But as I was saying in the beginning, these next few episodes, I don't know if they're like recap or filler, but that's what we're gonna be getting into when we next watch. I really like this Cody, Addistar Cody mess, this Addistar Cody episodes with Eliade. I really like them. It was very entertaining. Probably the most interesting problem I've seen. We had Alan's eye kind of evolve. Not everyone around him in the vicinity of wherever can also see Akuma souls. We got Cody. We seen the story of like someone called back into like becoming Akuma. We've seen it from that point of view, and I really like seeing it that way. It kind of made more sense. Not that it was too hard to understand exactly what happens when they're called back, but it was just interesting to see and hear Eliade's story and then her view on being an Akuma and what she hates. At first I was like, do they want us to feel bad for her? But then I started to feel bad for her. Nothing else to mention other than that. Yes, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did, because thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.